Sometimes God will remove people from your life because he's like, okay, I know that you want to start this business. This dude is distracting you, so I am about to take him out your life so you can be focused on this business, because this is what you need to do. We're not meeting you downstairs, okay? I'm not about to come from my castle to come to your barn, okay? We're not doing that.
You say you love me for me. It's hard to believe. I put my heart on my sleeve.
What's up, Renee gang? It's your girl Candace. I'm back with another video. So we just gonna go ahead and jump into this video, but please make sure to go subscribe after watching the video, during watching the video, before you watch the video. Pause the video, go subscribe, but just make sure you subscribe to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to boss your life up, okay? Boss your life up after a breakup during quarantine. I recently went through a heartbreak during quarantine, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was hard, but I'm in such a better place. I'm in such better spirits. I'm in such a better mind frame. Like, whew, my peace is back. But I'm in such a better space, and I decided to share this with you guys because I know that there's probably somebody out there who is going through a heartbreak during quarantine and just don't know what to do or how to boss up. But girl, we gonna boss up today, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to boss your life up after a breakup during quarantine. So number one, cry it out. You get your heart broken, you're gonna want to cry. So you have 100% permission to cry. So cry it out. Actually, I would prefer for you to cry. My mom always tells me that you got 3 days. After day 3, sis, get up, get out that bed. It's over with. No more. I'm saying 3 days, but really after a week, sis, you gotta get up. Number two, what helped me is writing. I don't know if you guys are like a writer. I'm a writer. I have journals, I have books. I like to write. Write out your feelings. Write out how you feel. Write out why you think the breakup happened. Write out, just write it out. You know what I'm saying? Just write out your feelings. Write out what you think went wrong. Write out what the breakup taught you. I mean, not the breakup, but write out what the relationship taught you, because to me, every breakup is not like a waste of time or whatever. I feel like it's a lesson. I'm not trying to get too spiritual, but I am a strong believer that God brings people into your life for a reason. It's either a lesson or a blessing. So they was either supposed to be your blessing, the things that you always been waiting for, or they came into your life to teach you something and now their purpose is done. You know what I'm saying? So just look at it like a lesson, because that's what it really is at the end of the day. Don't look at it as a waste of time. Look at it as a lesson. Don't look at it like, why me? Why did this happen to me? Look at this as what this taught me. What can I take from this relationship? And move on. Third thing is start something that you've always wanted to start. Okay? Start something that you always want to start. If you was in a relationship with this dude and you was thinking about starting your business or starting, you know, if you want to start doing hair, you want to start doing lashes, you want to start selling something or whatever, this is your time to do it. Sometimes when you think, again, I ain't trying to get too spiritual, but I'm for real, like sometimes when you thinking about an idea and it's good for you, sometimes God will remove people from your life because he's like, okay, I know that you want to start this business. This dude is distracting you, so I am about to take him out your life so you can be focused on this business, because this is what you need to do. So if you was in a relationship and you was thinking about starting a business, but you kind of put it off to the side because the dude that you was messing with was like a huge distraction to what you were trying to do, maybe this was a sign like, okay, he had to be taken out of my life because it's time for me to start this business. It's time for me to get this money. You know what I'm saying? So maybe don't look at it as like, oh my God, he broke up with me. Look at it like as, okay, it's time for me to boss up. It's time for me to start this business. It's time for me to start this service I want to start. It's time for me to just start this. It's time for me to go back to school. You thought about going back to school. It's time for me to start this. The distraction is gone. So now it's time for you to get this money. It's time for you to start what you want to start. Okay, it's time for you It's just time for you. It's time for you to blossom. Maybe it was your time to blossom, and the person that you was with, maybe they was holding you back from blossoming, or maybe they wasn't gonna blossom. Because sometimes, I ain't trying to get spiritual again, but listen, whatever. Sometimes God is trying to take you up here, and sometimes the person you messing with is down here, and the person that's down here can't come up here with you. They're not allowed. They're not elevated enough to be up here with you. They got to stay down here. But they want you to come down here. But God said, oh no, you're not coming down there with them. You're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not meeting you downstairs, okay? I'm not about to come from my castle to come to your barn, okay? We're not doing that. No. We don't never go down. We stay up, okay? We don't never go down. We stay up. 3 kind of coincides with number 2. If you were always thinking about getting something, so let's just say that you want your own apartment, or let's just say you want a new car, and you was trying to work towards what you were trying to get, try to work towards what you're trying to get. Think about what you always wanted in your life. So like me, I've just been like, okay, this is what I've always wanted in my life. So like, I've been taking the motivation from my breakup and putting it into my business and putting it into my channel and just putting it into other things like that's helping me get to where I want to get. And a lot of times, especially if you was in a toxic relationship like how I was, if you was with a toxic person, a lot of times dropping a toxic person, you will start seeing your blessings. So you might not see them right away. Like I've started seeing a few blessings in my life after dropping a toxic person. After dropping my toxic ex, my toxic person, I started seeing blessings in my life. So sometimes you gotta drop that toxic person to start seeing the stuff that you want to get. Like if you wanted this new car, you may finally get this new car. If you want this job, you might finally get this job. You want this apartment, you might finally get this apartment. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta drop the dead weight to start seeing what you want to get. If you're trying to figure out why something ain't working for you, look at who's around you. Look at your circle and just be like, is this really it? You know what I'm saying? Number 4, I know this one will be hard, but try not to think about that person. I know you in the house and you moping. Try to stay productive. So don't think about the person. Actually try to stay productive. So me, I go outside and I walk. Even though, you know, it's quarantine, I may go outside and I may walk, or I may go across the street. It's a park across the street from my house. I may go across the street and walk. I may do something for my business. I may do something. Like me, I work from home. My job is working from home right now, so that's a huge distraction. That's a huge distraction for me because I actually work from home. My 9-to-5 job, I work from home. So that's like a distraction for me because I got to do that every single day. So that's been helping me with that. But just try to keep yourself productive. Like, just be productive. Like, even if you got to watch a movie, just be productive. Stay productive. Stay active. Because once you just get into that mode, you're going to be thinking about them. You're going to be crying. You don't want to do that, okay? You've already cried. We cried at the beginning of this. Ain't no more crying. You know what I'm saying? And number 5, absolutely don't text that dude. Don't text him. Don't call him. Block him. Now, me, I don't block my exes at all. I think Twitter, not Twitter. Well, Twitter does give you this option, but Twitter and Instagram have this mute feature, so I mute them. I don't follow them. I mute them. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow them. I don't block them. Because you're going to see this glow up, honey, okay? You're going to see this. You're going to see this glow up. You're going to be checking for me. You're going to be checking for me. Not saying I want you to check for me, but, you know, eventually, when we get in a breakup, 9 out of 10, our ex always check for us. I personally cannot tell you not one of my exes that have never checked up on me after, you know, have not lurked on my Instagram or have hit me up after months and months of us not talking. Like, it always happens. Not saying I'm looking for it to happen, but it always happens. You know what I'm saying? So that's just nothing but the devil trying to bring you down by bringing back that toxic energy. You gotta learn how to let that go. If it's meant to be, it'll be. I am a strong believer, and if it's meant for you, it will come back around. It will make its round this way back around to you if it's meant for you. So if it's meant for you and this person to be back together, the universe will find a way to bring y'all back together. Maybe this breakup is temporary, maybe y'all need some space, whatever the case may be. If it's meant to be, it'll come back around. And that kind of goes into my 6th tip. I think I'm on number 6. I look, you know, I'm honestly like, y'all don't understand. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm honestly losing my train of thought. I think I'm at number 6. It's not worry. My number 1 thing, this was like really hard for me, and I've just like started learning to do this. Don't worry and don't stress about the breakup. Worry about yourself. Like, start loving yourself. What I've started doing that I've never done is I've started reading books. Like, I started doing something new, and reading books has helped me a lot. Like, I've been reading a lot of self-love books, a lot of manifestation books, and you know, it's taught me, one thing I've learned from reading those books is not to worry. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, don't stress, because it's gonna keep messing you up. So don't worry, don't stress. Worry about yourself, okay? Boss up yourself, boss up your life. Like, the moral of this whole video is that after you done cried it out, excuse me, the moral of this whole video is after you done cried it out, after you done did everything that you supposed to do, go start that business, go start that service, go start that new hobby you've always wanted to start. Go start it. You know what I'm saying? Stay productive and go start it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your research into what you want to do. Like, that's what I've been doing. Do your research into what you want to do and just go start it, okay? Because you gonna be bossed up. It's not gonna be overnight. You know what I'm saying? You gonna miss the dude. You gonna be sad about the dude. But you gotta continue to push forward and boss up. You can't live in the past. Never live in your past. That's another tip. It's on the list. Whatever. Don't live in your past, because your past is gonna hold you back from what God has for your future. If you keep living in your past, you ain't never gonna be able to see what God has for your future. So I always suggest to let your past go and to keep pushing forward. I mean, yeah, he gonna be in the back of your mind. Yeah, you probably gonna think about him a few times, but just remember to just keep pushing forward, because life keeps pushing forward. And I promise you, like, your blessings are gonna fall. Like, your blessings are gonna fall. So just keep pushing forward. Like, if you don't listen to nothing I say, if you don't listen to nothing I say, listen to that. Trust me, I am a full-blown advocate. I am the spokesperson of letting these toxic men go and watch the blessings fall, okay? I am, if that was a word in the dictionary, like the definition, you would see my picture there, okay? Like, for real, like, sponsor me, okay? Sponsor me. But no, you guys, just, you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know what I'm saying. So, yes, you're gonna boss up, and they're gonna be stuck, period. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if these tips help you, and yeah, more videos to come. I love y'all so much. See ya.